Hello and welcome back to Newpark Farm for the Domination Challenge. Hello everybody, how are we all doing? So, we are here, episode 2, and we're basically just off the back of the last episode, so not a lot has changed since you last saw us, apart from the fact that I have done a hell of a lot of bailing, and it's taken a fair old while, which is not bad, it's not too bad. You see, put 3 hours on there, 3.4 on the Leyland. I did at one point try and bring out the Massey and see if it had any, well, improvements, shall we say. 'Cause going uphill is a bit of a pain, but no, it didn't really do much at all. In fact, it didn't really add anything to it. So, somewhere down the line, what I need to do is get hold of a more powerful tractor. Um, yeah, something with a little bit more oomph. But then again, like I said before, this has only got 100 horsepower. That's only got 120. So, see, I'm really struggling to get up here. And this baler's not even on. I think I'm going to have to take this wide. Right, so, sit rep is on the way. So far I have baled all fields. Uh, Mowed all fields, obviously, windrowed all fields, so there is the odd bit of grass here and there. I'm not going to bother with that. I mean, 3 and a bit hours is already a pain in the backside to worry about the little bits here and there. Yeah, so that's not too bad going. What I am going to do now is I need to figure out which fields I'm going to keep as grass bales, obviously for the sheep. And then the rest are going to be silage bales so I can sell them and get some money. So that's going to be the interesting part. Drop this off. Okay. So, just to put this in perspective. So, these two fields, yeah. This field may not look like much on the map, but they're quite hefty. And then there is 2 fields over here. So, there's quite a few bales. In fact, I'll check in a minute to see how many I've done. Um, just to show you. Oh, whoops. Yeah. So there's quite a few bales. So yeah, like I said, it doesn't really look too massive on the map, but yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 fields. Oh, we've still got this field here. Um, Technically, so more baling to do because I believe that's oats in there. So we're going to get that harvested. I think I'm going to do that shortly. Just a little bit of a change of pace from doing this, so then we can get the baling done. X, Y, Z. So, yeah, it's all ready to harvest. Keep pressing the wrong blinking buttons. Right. I quite like this Dominator. This old Dominator. Sort of, I don't know, it's got this little historic charm to me. Sort of thing you'd expect to see in the areas where I live. Harvesting the field, an old one like this. I mean, a lot of farmers I know now have the more updated version, but there are still a couple of people with one of these old 1970s ones. Classic. I'm going to do a headland first, and then I'm just going to go up and down from there. I might do about 3 headland passes, and then go up and down. We're not going to be doing any workers on this, for very obvious reasons, really. We want to make some money, not waste it. It's not really a big field, so yeah. I think I'm going to give you a bit of a time lapse in a minute. Interesting that there's a trough in here. Odd.
but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed. When we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed. When we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed. When we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew.
Right, now, I'm going to be selling this straight off. I just don't see the point in keeping hold of it. There we go. It's not the best price anyway, but hey, a little bit of money. Not bad, considering it weren't an extreme amount, to be honest with you. But still not bad at all. So, there's only one sell point on this map. I was tempted to add an extra one at some point, but then, well, that has no point really. I mean, play the map as the map, you know. If it was a big map where there's only one sell point, I have to go on the opposite side, then maybe, but you know. Let's go back. Let's get back home and get on. Now, we've got grass obviously here, which needs fertilising, which I'll get on with shortly. I've got the manure, because like I said, I'm going to be doing this as organic as possible. I'm not going to be using any chemicals as best as I can. Another reason why weeds is turned off, because yeah, you can use a mechanical weeder, but unless you're on it all the time like a carb on it, you're not going to be able to get it every time with the mechanical. So, yeah. Let's get the baler. Wrapper. I have to apologise to you all for sounding a bit on the nasally side there. Yeah. It's typical. Bring out a new series, get back in action, and then the next bit I know is bong. Nasty virus, sore throat, a lot. So, yeah, that's brilliant. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing about 3 fields worth of silage, and 2 fields worth of um, grass, because the sheep are gonna need grass. So might as well have grass bales for them. I need to bale the straw up. Now, I'm going to need that for the pigs, because we do have some pigs on this farm, or a pig trough. Now, I don't know whether the trough itself accepts bales, or whether it accepts it loose or not. Um, uh, what? Let's see. What am I doing wrong here? There you go. What? Well, I'm now set it to auto drop off, so it's probably me, to be honest with you. Me being a doofus. Nothing surprised me. I do like this Leyland. Just British workmanship. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and just talk about the rules a little bit as well. So yeah, the big plan of this challenge is simple. You dominate this map. Well, it's not just this map. You can have any map you want. I just recommend it being a small map. I mean, there's loads up there. There's Renaboo. Can be a bit expensive, Renaboo. There's a few others. Um, and Osana, that's another one. So that's a good one to do, actually. So, in fact, that you'd probably get an advantage over that because the fields are all so small. And they're all cheap, about 21 grand, I think. I think the most expensive field on Osana is about 40 grand. So, you could probably get through that pretty quickly. But yeah, so from there you need to fill up all animal pens, buy all the land, even buy the forest. It's up to you if you do anything with the forest or not. I'm not going to hold that one to you. Because some people like forestry, some people don't. I quite like forestry, to be honest with you. I've got nothing against it. But then you get the old person saying, "Oh, it's farming simulator. Farmers don't do forestry." Actually, yes, they do. When it comes to winter, you'll be surprised how many farmers actually go on to forestry when there's not so much to do around the farm. They've got to make their money somehow, they'll do it that way. 143 bales. 143. That's not bad. It's more than what I thought. Anyway, let's get back to it. Yes, so, yeah. So once you've filled all the pens, you need to sell one produce from them, a full trailer's worth, so like a full trailer of manure, a full tanker of slurry, full tanker of milk, full trailer's worth of wool. The only one that's exempt from this is the horses. You need to get a full stable of horses, but you don't need to wear them to 100%. It's worth doing in a way. It's a pain in the backside, but I mean you get 50 grand per horse when you do that. But no, you just need to fill it with the horses and just maintain them, look after them, feed them, etc. If you're on PC, there is actually a mod called Horse Helper, which is a good one to do actually, because you just get about feed them, and the Horse Helper AI sorts them out basically, takes them for their runs, cleans them down, yada yada yada. So, challenge itself is complete once you've sold off one produce from each pen. Now, when I say each pen, I mean each pen. Now, it's like, for example, here on this map, at this farm where we started, we've got a sheep pen and we've got a pig's pen. Okay? Pig husbandry. In the main farm, in the middle of the map, there's another sheep pen and another pig husbandry. I need to fill them as well as these ones, and I need to sell produce from these ones and sell produce from that one as well. So basically you're yoking the strength of both farms. I don't know if I'm going to put chickens down. There is no chickens on this map. There's no stables either. I might put chickens down because I actually don't mind working with chickens. You know, it's a little something extra to do. And I don't know. I don't know about bees or anything like that. I mean, I suppose they are animals when they're in the class as animal. But I just see them as more of a production, really. So, 'cause you don't really need to do anything with them. And just literally pop them down, um, and you get honey. So, you know, I won't worry about the bees, but I might put bees on here, just like I said, like the chickens. Something extra to do. Horses, I'm not going to bother with. No, no, no. So, like I said before, pick your map wisely. You know, you do need to end up as well at the end of this challenge with 1 million in the bank. Um, any loans that you've got, it's up to you if you want to get loans or not. I recommend not to bother. But if you do, you have to pay them off and have the 1 million in the bank. So, just depends as well. Because obviously, when you come in on a new farmer, you'll get the kit that they have with it. You can keep the kit if you want to, but I say sell the kit off and just repopulate with whatever you want. That would probably be the better option. Um, but you know, it just depends. Because I sold all the kit off from here, and then I just bought all the equipment that I have. So right, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get on with this, and then I will see you in a moment once it's all done and time to sack. It's going to take a little while, I think. Yeah, a little while, didn't quite cover it. Right, last one. Oh, no, last two. It's going to be a little while, I said. Yeah, a little while, didn't quite cover it. It's not so bad when you start, it's just, you know, what have I let myself in for? Then again, I'm going to get a fair bit of money from the silage. Mind you don't get as much money on FS22 as what you used to on FS19, I've noticed. So, yeah. Good thing about the baler as well, the one I've got, there's no auto load for it. You cannot get an auto load trailer for it. You can't even get the auto stacker to work with it. So, that's why I did it, so you can see that it's done manually. Um, and it's quite a nice baler, actually. I quite like it. So, there we go. Ooh, I did it. I'm going to fill this trailer first. Once I've filled the trailer, I'm then going to find a spot to place them. And then, once they're fermented, I'll take a trailer's worth down, sell that off, take the next trailer's. You get the gist. And try and use the selling to my advantage, the best prices. XYZ. So I'm getting two on this one. So how you all enjoying the challenge so far? I was expecting to try and get this second episode out quicker. I was expecting to make it be about a week. Um, but like I said, literally I released the first episode. Next minute I know is I'm starting to feel ill. And I just hadn't been able to get another one out until now. Which has been a pain in the backside. Sore throat a lot. Did do a test for the elephant in the room, but you know that came back negative. But I mean, I've had that beforehand at least once. i.e. confirmed once. Do still wonder if I've had it have I've had it twice, to be honest with you. But that when I found it before, that's before it was all arranged. You know, so no confirmation on that. And this feels similar, but negative. So, alright, so I think from here I'm going to crack on, and I think I'll be seeing you in the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Next episode will be coming out as soon as possible. Can't promise how long that's going to take, when it's going to come out. We have got another, well, it won't be that long, I mean, a day or two maybe. I do want to put down a schedule, but it's with my life being so busy, it's not so easy to run a schedule. But what I will be doing is I will be bringing out a new series soon, another new series. Shire Tales is something that's been in the pipeline for a while. It is a roleplay series, so I hope you all enjoy it. You'll have a few familiar voices that come with it as well. Playing a couple of parts as well, so yeah. Anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed this episode. From me to you, God bless you. I do love you and take care, and I will see you in the next one.